Alright, what's up guys? This is gonna be kind of a long video. I'm just gonna be like building this castle that I've been building for this realm that I play on. I already have like kind of a draft. I'm just like gonna just yap over everything that I'm doing. Maybe you could learn something or just like fall asleep to it. I don't know. It's 9:20 right for me right now, so this is gonna be like a 30, maybe 40-minute video. Yeah, so right now I got the general idea of what I want for this build. I just have to like build it up like I'm doing right now, obviously. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. I'm just gonna be building this up kinda, making the small ones kinda small like this, and then making the, well, I guess the general idea is kind of like, this is going to be the main entrance right here. You have the two equal things right here. You're going to have a big tower, a big round tower up here, like going up maybe like this high, so then like it's the center point because the entrance is right there, and then you maybe have like two like medium big squares surrounding it, and then like a small one like kind of below it. Yeah, that's basically the plan. And then you notice, so I'll give you the layout of the blocks. Red is wall, yellow is wall and tower for the square. Green is entrance or exit, I guess. Like this goes into the tower, so you could possibly like exit from here. Light blue square, dark blue's circle tower, and then purple is the wall and circle tower. So yeah, this is gonna be like a polished, tough kind of build, you know, kind of like a darker thing. So yeah. Also, like, if you like my avatar. So yeah. Alright. I'm just gonna yap and build, I guess. I could do this again with another build. But yeah. Just mostly just building. I'm gonna make this tower shorter because forgot to explain, but this is gonna be like a ramp up here to like a balcony of this area. So that's basically what's going to happen. So yeah. I don't even think I'll finish this on the realm that I'm playing. Cause this guy, bro, he keeps like trying to like delete the realm every time he dies. Yeah, we'll make this one kind of shorter than this one. I don't really know how to like build this one in two, so I'm just gonna like build it in one on the left side of each. So it's gonna be kind of like this, depends on how high the walls will be. So yeah, and then you have like a slightly smaller one right there. So yeah, that's basically what we're gonna do. Yeah, so this one's gonna be taller, and this one's gonna be second tallest almost of the round ones, or the dark blue. And then after we get all the dark blue ones out of the way, we can start on the light blue. Then the red, which is gonna somehow work eventually. And then the entrance, and then if my time is up, or probably won't even get to the entrance, I'm just gonna be doing this like the entire time. But yeah, I'm gonna build each one of these up 3 blocks. So yeah. And sorry if my keyboard is like kind of annoying. I should probably get like a quieter keyboard, but it came with the PC, so I'm not complaining. 'Cause free keyboard. Even if I built this wrong, because usually on the center things I build in the center, I think. Yeah, like these were the first 2 I built, and then these are like on the corners for some random reason. Yeah. Alright, oh, we still have a dark blue. This is gonna be, I think since I'm gonna make this one almost taller. Actually, this is taller than the second one. I'm gonna make this like, and then I'm gonna make this like really tall, obviously. And then I can make this one like also taller than this one. But I also might like expand the circle a little. Then I'm gonna make this one like 1 block taller, or maybe even like, should it be? I'm gonna test it by like just doing the smaller version first and then just like graphing it out later. So yeah. Alright, let's see how big small looks. I mean, it would look better if like these were like taller. Like maybe 2 taller. Like that. Because then it's kind of like a slope. Kind of. This might work. Yeah, I think this might work, because like if you're walking in, you have the big towers and you have the tiny tower. Like, I've just tried to point on my monitor, but you guys can't see that. And then you have the little tower right here as you're walking in. And then this will be obviously the smallest tower, because it's like ground level, and you're gonna walk in and there's gonna be like a ramp up, like slowly up, like just like barely. Kind of like this. Sorry for bad diagramming. I'm bad at this game also, as you can tell by my Java plays. This is Bedrock, by the way, if you couldn't tell. Well, you probably could by the position in days played. But yeah. Alright, on to the squares. I think, yeah, I made this one kind of like, I'm just gonna do corners for every square because it's easiest. I'm gonna have like this one in between the 2, because it's like kind of higher than the smallest one and then the biggest one on this ramp. So, gonna be like in between. So then you have like a gradual slope up. But this one, I'm gonna make this really tall because it's really big. So yeah. Might not even upload this video because my recording software sucks. I'm just gonna build one out. Alright, so basically I have said this before, but I'm gonna say it again. My inspiration is basically just like castles. I just searched up castles online. Not Minecraft castles, but castles. And then I'm gonna have like, you know, like round pointy towers for these. And then these are like kind of like, you know, those like Japanese huts, like have that like kind of trapezoid shaped ceiling. Gonna have kind of that for the square ones. Yeah, I don't know what I'm saying either, so don't hate. Okay, what was that noise I just made? But yeah, alright. So, this one's gonna be, I think, second tallest, maybe. I'm gonna make this one yellow because it's part of the interior, obviously. And then there's also nothing I can do about it. I literally can't fix that. So we have yellow and then 3 blue. Alright. 16 minutes into the video, I think. And we've done literally nothing. So, oh yeah, and then this one's gonna be kind of like small, like just like a small one. Like, I kind of like, it's kind of like a book if you think about it. Like, you got the small introduction, like when you're walking in, you have the small introduction, like the small tower, and then the small one over there, and then as you walk in, it gets like more grand and stuff. So that's kind of the theme I'm going for. Kind of like a book, as I've said it myself. So and then this one's gonna be pretty tall. Pretty tall. Also, if you want more of these videos, make sure to, like, I guess, subscribe to this video if you want more, like, long form videos like this where I'm just building and yapping. Basically just a VOD channel. But yeah. Even though I don't want to make a second channel, everything's just gonna be on this one, but there might be a second channel. Oh, we gotta make everything even, obviously. Gonna make everything even Steven by making this one purple. And I think we're almost done. We just have to, like, correct anything that, like, looks weird. Like this right here, even though that's not even what I was building. So this tower might be too big, actually. I might have to, like, shrink it down, like, you know, just do this. And then destroy all the towers. Except for that one that doesn't need destroying. So, yeah. Because this might be too big of a tower, because I feel like there's like a max limit on like how big a tower should be. This might be actually tall enough now. If I just do it here, that's also the same height as that, so I have to make it like 4 taller. So, yeah, this is pretty good. This might take 84 years to actually like decorate, but yeah. Only had like a pre-made cast. Actually, maybe I should do this in well, never mind. I was gonna say maybe I should do this in Java because Lightmatica, but what would be the point? Because I'd have to build it anyway. But it would be good for like if I draft my survival houses in like a creative world and then use Lightmatica to put them into a survival world and like build them. But yeah. Honestly, I don't even know what I said there, but I said honestly. Maybe survival just isn't for me. Maybe I should do like building. Like whatever I'm building here. You get it? Okay. How far are we into the recording? If I can even check. I don't even think I can. Actually, am I even recording? No, it says game capture in progress. So, yeah. Alright. Yep, pretty good. I like it. Oh, didn't mean to do that, but I might as well do it anyway. This might be a good layout, but I could tell you the order I did this in. It was walls. Well, I started with just points like there, actually there, and there. And I built one singular strand of wall. Then I built the circle things, and then the square things, the circle things, and then I added like extra walls with circle or square, like that. And then I added the second wall, like that. I made mine like about maybe like 3 or 4 blocks, as you can see, like 3 or 4 blocks. Well, I guess you can't see if you're blind, but yeah, as you can or can't see. As you can exist, unless you don't exist, then you can't exist. Even if that's a stupid argument, it's still true. I just hit like a brick wall there. Did you see that? Alright. Should probably get to building. My least favorite part, the wall. Wall should be I didn't want to do something like an outer wall. Like an outer wall and then like more castle inside with like an inner wall. Kind of like some castles where you have like outer defense and then like you have the inner structure. This is just gonna be like one big castle, like you're at Disneyland or something, which I've never been, thankfully. It probably sucks. But yeah, we just copy this here. And then every time there's like a break in here, you just put like a line, I guess. Kind of like that. And then you just repeat it here. Same height, obviously. So, yeah. And then like if there's like a gap here, you could also connect it like that. With like the seam, I don't know what I'm saying, but like the path of the circle or square, you could also do that. So then it kind of like wraps around nicely, or I guess nicer. But yeah, this is basically all you have to do for the wall. You could also have like shorter parts of the wall, like let's say I want this part to like really stand out. I could have like a shorter wall, or I could have a really tall wall. I could have like a really tall wall here, and then I could have like a really tiny wall here for the slope going up here, and then tall walls here like this. Don't know how I'm gonna build this, but yeah, might as well make it a little taller. Make it too tall, because then it would be as tall as that, and I don't want that. And also, disclaimer, every single circle or square should be different heights, even if it's just one block. I would not recommend one block, but that's just what I'm doing. So yeah. Does this even line up? But also you could put like walls like every like maybe 10 to 15 blocks. Like this is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So like 10 to 15 blocks, you could also put a wall. Cause like this is 14. So yeah. And then also make sure to do the back wall. That's kind of important. Because you have to know like the outer layer of the wall too, if you want to actually like build it. So yeah. Also, this is my first time building like this, so if you think I'm a pro builder, which I'm definitely not, I'm probably the worst at building. Well, I'm decent at building, I just suck at decorating. So, yeah. Pretty long video we got here. What is it, like 27 minutes? That's like a normal edited video of mine, but those are like 15 minutes, I guess. But yeah. And then like, if you have like too long of a part like this. Oh, like barely. This is 17. But like, it still works. So, yeah. I might just be like one of those people who like give like house tutorials, but like instead of like copying it from someone, like some build YouTubers that I follow their tutorials, and this is obviously not a build tutorial because I'm constantly building. But as I was saying, like some people who like copy other people or like use like Litematica builds, or I don't even know what I'm saying, but yeah, anyone who like uses that, I forgot what I was saying, bro. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna be like anyone who like uses Litematica and stuff to like get their like builds. I'm actually gonna like build them myself. Not be like a cheater pumpkin eater. I'm gonna make this wall like a little lower this time, cause this wall is gonna be like the main wall. I'm gonna have like a wall here that like it's gonna go up like 1 block every time, and then this is gonna be like 2 blocks, 2 blocks again, 2 blocks again, and then this is gonna go down like one, like, I don't know, this is gonna like drop suddenly. Actually no, this is gonna drop suddenly, and then it's gonna be like a slow uprise, but then this is gonna get lower and then higher, because like the slope goes down and then the slope, or maybe even go down and then stay the same. So yeah. Yeah, I don't know what I did here, but it looks bad, obviously. And then my favorite thing about like big builds, just so you can like put a bunch of secrets in it that like literally nobody can find unless they're like X-raying or like using F11. Well, if you play Java, you don't know what F11 is. Basically, if you spam it a bunch, it like full screens and unfull screens. It's basically just like, I think, what is it? Holding G to like reload all chunks, but it's basically you just spam F11 and it reloads the chunks. But like you can actually see like chests and like mine carts and like mobs and all that. So it's kind of like overpowered if you're trying to find secrets. I don't think it can see barrels, but it can see beds. I do know that. Actually, you know what, I'm just gonna keep building, never mind. I was gonna say I'm gonna test it, but I don't want to do that right now, because I just want to build. Because that's mostly what I want to do, just build. Like, honestly, I just want to build. Even though I've already said that 3 times. Building's probably the most fun part. But actually, if I just like leave, well, yeah, I could show you right now. If I leave the game and then go to Realm, I'm gonna blur out these names obviously. If I just go to Realms, I could show you my my mega base in the realm that I'm gonna build the castle in. So I'm blurring this out too, because that's literally like where I live exactly. But this is my mega base right here. I mean, I just tried to punch with a firework. But this is my mega base right here. Gonna blur out the chords, because I know maybe 1 or 2 people who play this realm don't know where this base is, and they do play this realm, even though I already said that, but kind of a bum mega base, but I don't care. Because I kind of like mined out this, like half of this mountain. This is good terrain though. I like this. And then got like this weird hallway thing. Got all these materials in survival, by the way. I also freehanded, or what's it called again? I just like went with the flow, I guess you could call it. But yeah, you have super smelter storage with a lot of stone. Sugarcane farm, obviously 2 layers. That's how the minecart just appears around the corner. Slows down so then it goes in the hoppers, and then you have all the sugarcane. Mini iron farm, because I don't need that much iron. And then, yeah. Also string. This is where I harvest mushrooms. And then extra farms over here. I think I'm gonna build a piglin XP farm. Right, like maybe here or here. But yeah, I also made this like fly, like if you're flying, eating hoglin stew. And then if in the nether, obviously, because I'm not gonna fly 3,000 blocks, at least like all my fireworks instantly. In the nether, have my little hub, which I was getting absolutely bodied by skeletons. Oh, what am I doing, bro? I forgot, because usually, I don't know if you can do this in Java, but like if you like, well, I guess you have to be faster because you can't like just jump to like stop your elytra movement. But usually you just like jump spear and then like do that to like propel yourself. And if you have like infinite food, then you can like fly forever. I just fell in the hole I made. Why did I do that, bruh? These guys are so weird, bro. And then my starter base is obviously through this nether portal. It's kind of buns, but I guess it's good enough. Don't mind the dirt. And then I built this. I think this is pretty good. Owner of Realm built this. I got him a panda, but I don't think he noticed yet. So, yeah. And then E-chest, we obviously beat the Ender Dragon. I have an elytra. This is my shop with a bunch of rules. I mean, this one I'm getting 64 free netherite blocks. Even if I kind of changed it a little bit. I got 17 pieces of netherite ingots to put a villager trading hall under this right here. And then I'm just gonna move all of these villagers over there, obviously. Oh yeah, back to the tour of the base. Hold on. Where do you say it was? Under one of the water. Okay. So this is one of the realm player bases. We got Doughy, Ham and Cheese, Epstein, and then Jelly Jimmy Jr. That's Jelly Jimmy Jr. And that's probably his brother, Papyrus, I guess. And then, hold on. This is F11ing. I don't think you can see this, but oh wait, which farm? Wait. Oh, you can see skeleton heads. Okay. Yeah, so it's basically when you just spam F11. So, not that one. Not that one. Might be this one. Nope. I don't think it has silk touch. So it might be a piece of cobblestone, which I already mined this. So anything that's a piece of cobblestone is, like a thing, or a piece of dirt, yeah. Alright, so my bad, bro, I just leaked where your secret item stash was. I'm going to keep these, and then if you ask where they are, I have them. So I can just give them back. L, I have your chest plate, but not this guy's, who made this base. Favorite base, this is my favorite base right now. But now I have my netherite helmet back, cause I died to the wither, and realm owner took all my stuff, got some dirt. And then this is some weird guy's house. This is an XP farm that the realm owner built. But I have 4 XP farms that he doesn't know about. And then we have Bud. This determined the... Okay, I guess they didn't color it. This determined the beacon color. We had a red and a green sheep breed and see which color of sheep we got. We got this sheep, which I guess grew up. His name is Bud. But yeah. And then, obviously, all my profits from that shop. Got a lot of profits. 25 netherite ingots. Most likely x-rayed by the realm owner. But anyway. Alright, I'm just gonna, like, get off, like, mid-air, and then, I guess, go back in here. So now that we're in creative world, well, I'm gonna build this part, and then that might just be the end of the world, or video, not world. I'm gonna die. This might be the end of the video, not the world. 'Cause it is 10:01. Or I guess. So then you guys don't think I'm gonna stay up till 2 a.m. I'm gonna build this wall draft. Oh, wait. I'll just do that later. I was gonna make this wall smaller, but I don't care. Alright, that's the end of the video. If you enjoyed, subscribe, and also subscribe if you didn't enjoy. Like if you want, I guess. I really just want you to watch the video, I guess. So, yeah. Epic dub. Alright, see you guys in the next video. I will be finishing up the walls and the sizes of the walls, and then we will start on the actual, like, building with the tuff and maybe any other, like, gray block, like, I don't know, stone, maybe some, like, black stone and stuff, or, like, deep slate and all that. So yeah, that might be nice. Also could, well, I already said that. Also might use concrete, cherry logs. Those are good if, like, you don't, like, have, like, the actual thing. 'Cause, like, they're, like, kind of a dark block. So yeah. That's really all for today's video. I will build more in the next video, but I'm probably going to post the second part of the Undertale series. Alright, thanks for watching, still. And see you in the next one. Goodbye. Oh wait, I meant to jump. Goodbye.